Welcome everybody to a brand new episode of Charge and Cruise. We got a bit of a new angle today as we are rocking the 360 camera and bringing you guys along with the asapzebra, because today we are gonna do a little bit of an off-road test at a local park. Now it's not too far away, probably like a mile or two away, so we're just gonna ride over there and we're gonna test the suspension of the asapzebra, see what it's really like to ride out here. It's not gonna be like mountain bike flow trail territory, but it will be a decent test for any bike really. So yeah, come along for the ride. I'm gonna meet you guys when we're over there. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about the new camera angle. It's a little more different than there's just the chesty. I did bring the chesty just in case. So this park we're going to has a little bit of a hillside and a trail behind it, and it makes for some really good walking. A lot of dog walkers and hikers go in there just to work out. Had to pay attention right there. That car was turning and the bike lane disappeared on me. But as I was saying, there's a little bit of a hillside where people like to walk their dogs and go on jogs. It's not the most well-maintained road, so that's why we're taking the zebra out on it to give it a little bit of a suspension test. I did take the Rip Racer out there one time, and man, it almost shook me off the seat. The handlebars are going so crazy with no suspension. For the most part, we should be all right. Also, if you haven't noticed, got a brand new helmet. Thing's pretty cool, right? All right, guys, I'm gonna come through this single little section here. Basically, you're gonna see how fast I'm bumping off the seat. Maybe I'll hit a slow-mo or something and see what the suspension looks like on the asapzebra. But for the most part, this is really hard-packed dirt. Man, just wants to buck you off your seat. But I'll see you guys in a second as I careen past this little section. All right, let's try this little flow section out again. Woo! The glass is slippery. Oh yeah. Oh jeez. Not bad. Woo! I am on the brake though. Whew. Nice. Yeah, the suspension, it's not bad. Definitely not Sur-on suspension. I would not be able to go that fast on any of my other bikes for sure. And let's try going back uphill now. This thing is shaking. Shaking like crazy. Woo! It's actually kind of hard trying to keep my feet on the pedals. I'm just wearing sneakers. But yeah, we're going uphill now. Looking like 15, 16 miles an hour, but man, is it bumpy. Woo! Woo! All right. So yeah, it's the suspension, guys, not too bad. Geez, the grass is so, like, what do you call it? It's so dry and it's all blown over. It honestly feels like carpet, like when you have a fresh pair of socks on and you're sliding across your carpet. That's what it feels like when I hit the brakes. Like I'm just sliding a little bit. It's honestly a pretty good feeling. I love it. I love power slides. I used to do power slides all day long on my skateboard, so I love the feeling of being sideways. Yeah, we're just gonna see what other kind of track we can find out here. I think I can go up there a little more, maybe hit a view for you guys. But for the most part, I just wanted to test out what 15, 17 miles an hour on really hard-packed rough terrain feels like on this bike. And although it's still really rattly, like you can hear the rattle from this locker type compartment where the battery sits, everything was good for the most part. And the brakes, man, those 4-piston caliper brakes stop on a dime, and you can just really feather it because it's on the left side, motorcycle style. You can really just fine-tune your turning and your speed, and I felt pretty much in control for the most part. All right, we're gonna continue on here. More of this rough stuff for you guys, so you can see. Woo! Woo! Now, if anything was loose on this bike, it would definitely come loose now. So definitely a build test as well, not just the suspension. Now, the only thing I'm honestly struggling with is keeping my feet on the pedals, but that's just because I'm wearing sneakers. Definitely not for biking. Woo! It's trying to buck me off this part. This is like Gopher Island Central. You know, I'm gonna turn around. Whew. Gonna see what's up in here. Holy moly. Oh yeah. Oh boy. We are definitely in a single track situation now. It's a good thing I brought pants today. Ho ho ho. Look where we're at. I'm gonna go left, and we're gonna see what's up here. I think this might be the view that I'm looking for. Oh, gear came up a little bit there. Yes, sir. Oh, this is fun. Oh yeah. Look at this zebra, dude, just absolutely eating it up. All right. Nice. So there's the top of Myers Hill, what I was talking about. Looks like there's a much more gradual ascent that way, but I was looking over there and it looked pretty bad going up there, so we'll see if you can't make it up there. But if you're working out, this place is gonna work you out for sure. But we made it to a some sort of hill. Now there's been a ton of fires in California recently, so sometimes we can get smoke all the way up here and you wouldn't even be able to see this. So to see this kind of valley as clear as this, it's actually pretty strange. I really thought we would have seen a lot more smoke because big fires are just an hour or two away north, so crazy. We're gonna keep on going. Looks like we have a little bit of a downhill descent. I'm definitely gonna try to not go crazy because I haven't been here before and I don't want to fly off an edge. So we'll see. I'm definitely gonna take this slow. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Now I gotta really push this bike backwards. Okay. Ow. Of course, there's so much thorns up here. We're gonna go back the way we came. Because I do not trust downhill blind corners, especially when there's a ton of poison oak everywhere. What we're gonna do is walk down that blind corner just to see. And if we can't make it, we're gonna go down the other way. I'm breathing hard now because I was on this downhill angle and I just kind of realized if I can't make it, oh geez. Okay. We are in the freaking jungle or something. I can make it through that. Is this even a trail anymore? Okay. And I can probably make it through all this, but you know what? I don't even know where this shoots off. This kind of looks like a game trail at this point. Yeah, we're just gonna go back the other way. This kind of seems like a game trail that deers use. Not a lot of people go down here. Whew. We're gonna try the other way. At least if I go down this way, you can see where you're going. Oh, I didn't even bother to look. I didn't even bother to turn around. There's the whole coastline right there. Forgot the beach was behind me. Much better view. But it gives you an idea of, you know, where I live. It's kind of where the redwood forest meets the ocean. Yeah, much more easier to go downhill when you can see around blind corners and you don't have to squeeze through a bunch of poison oak bushes. You could probably tackle this uphill again. Show you guys the raw power of the asapzebra. So I just set up the camera. As you can see, it's real rocky stuff. And of course, it's off-road, it's rocky, it's dirty, it's hard-packed. So we're gonna see what it looks like from a third-person view, just so you can see that suspension at work. Here we are with the zebra. This zebra, man. Next to all these like weeds, and I don't know what plants these are, but kind of in its element, right? So we're kind of pretty much at a flat ground standstill. Let's pick up some speed. Ooh, tire already wants to spin out. Yeah, there we go. It is rocking it uphill, guys. This thing is strong. That 1,000-watt motor really kicking in. And as you can see, it rocketed up there like probably 12 miles an hour, 15 miles an hour. Nothing too crazy, but man, didn't even have to pedal, and I'm coming from a dead stop. Pretty impressive. And here's a little bit of the brakes as I come down the hill here. Ooh. Yeah, as you can see, the asapzebra, guys, man, it's a little rock hopper. Very, very fun bike. Not a lot of bikes could probably do this test, to be honest with you. I'm actually, I'm burning up here. I'm just directly under the sun, no shade. Full face helmet's keeping me safe, but it's also keeping me hot. And I would honestly be normally in a tank top and shorts, but as you probably could have seen, there's a ton of poison oak and just a ton of thorny stuff everywhere. Just wanted to keep myself from itching tonight. So yeah, the asapzebra. I'm gonna see if I can't find another hill for it to test, but that's a pretty good one. I feel like it can tackle a lot more. It wasn't really slowing down. I was actually pretty easy on the throttle. I wasn't full throttle the whole time. And no pedal help either. Very impressive. Once again, it's a 1,000-watt motor, full suspension, 4-piston hydraulic brakes, 203 rotors, and this thing is pretty balanced. I thought I was really gonna get bucked off today. That's why I got the full face helmet. I really thought I was definitely gonna eat it, especially how slippery and dusty and just dry it is out here. Kept me safe, kept me balanced, and yeah, I was just enjoying myself. Wow, that view. Let's go ahead and make ourselves down this hill. If I remember correctly, it was pretty intense. It's a lot of foliage. Oh, fork in the road. Did I go left? We'll see what left brings us. Let's go check this place out. Because again, I don't know. And these don't look like real trails, they look like game trails. Much rougher stuff up here. And yeah, this looks like a freaking deer trail. Probably gonna pass on that. I'll be way more confident if I could actually see where I'm going. But because it's such a blind path and I haven't been here before, just not gonna do it. Need to be able to see where you're going. Otherwise, you're kind of just playing with fire, right? And I ain't trying to get burned today. So let's just go back the way we came. Yeah, this is a much more easier grade. And at least I can see. That's the most important part. Seeing where you're going. Yes, sir. Ooh. Oh, that was a lot of thorns. Whoa, what does this look like on camera right now? Whew. I don't know about you guys, but I'm sweating up a storm. I am raining in this hoodie right now. I think we tested the asapzebra pretty well. But yeah, like I was saying, some really good off-road tests. If there's anything loose or if there's anything wrong, like unbalanced with the bike, you would definitely felt it out here. But this thing just pretty much glides over trail stuff like this and handles the rough stuff even better. And the only thing that rattles, I swear, is that dang battery compartment door. So if they could noise deaden it, or whatever the correct term is, it would just make this bike so much more better. But who really cares about noise, right? Especially when you're off-roading. Your suspension's going to work. You're making sure you're getting heard. But very good times out here. Nice fun little ride. You could definitely make like a little racetrack out of here. Nothing beats asphalt though, man. So yeah, as you can see, it's still balanced. Any death wobble? Everyone is talking about death wobble these days. See if you can get some death wobble up in here. No death wobble, guys. Balanced bike. I guess this should be the new test for bikes now. I'm trying to make it death wobble, but it's not. Just aims true, aims straight. I would have showed you guys this puny little hill, but the zebra just absolutely destroyed it. There's no need to. So thank you guys again for joining me on this short little off-road adventure slash suspension test on the asapzebra. I think it really passed with flying colors. The only thing I would probably change are the pedals. Make it some of those like grippier pedals, because these are just well-go. They are metal, but you know, if you're wearing sneakers like I am, you kind of like slip around when you're getting jostled on these little bumps. But other than that, the battery compartment door, which, I mean, all you need is some sound deadening, maybe a little rubber grommets here and there. But for the most part, she handled very well. The direction was very true. And man, the rear wheel slide, I love those things, man. It pretty much did that really easily. I think the tire pressure I'm running on these guys are 20 psi, so pretty soft for the most part. I expected to get bucked off, that's why I wore the helmet, and that didn't happen. So passed with flying colors, guys. asapzebra suspension test. Now, would I bring the far bike up there? I think it's a little too heavy at 100 pounds with a metal cargo rack. It could definitely do the just the perimeter trails, but that uphill test, I think that uphill test is going to be pretty much the standard for many of the bikes that I get in the future. Hopefully, I'm still, you know, if you're an e-bike company, shoot me a message. I'm always looking to test out bikes if you think your bikes can actually make it, because not gonna lie, a lot of your bikes probably would not have made it up there. Either way, guys, thank you again for joining me. I hope you guys like the new format. I'm doing pretty well health-wise. I'm still dealing with the Bell's palsy, facial paralysis. It's day to day. I'm blinking a little faster. Even if it's just like a minute millimeter, I notice I'm blinking a little faster, which really helps, especially on bike rides, which is also one of the reasons I got the helmet. Keeps all the wind and air just completely out of my face. But yeah, until next time, guys, take care. Farewell.